Hey guys, Pokemon NDZ here today, and if you haven't heard the news, Lysandre's Trump card has been banned. Via June 15th, Lysandre's Trump card won't be usable in tournament play. You can still use it with your friends, but it won't be usable thanks to Jason Klasinski's performance at whatever regionals it was. The round was like 2 hours, I heard. So Lysandre's Trump card has now been banned, which gives us a new type of deck into maybe the meta even. Let's get started, guys. So the deck revolves around Bunnelby Ninjask, and I'm sure you've all seen these cards. Bunnelby's got this barrage ancient trait ability type dealio, so he can attack twice. His attacks don't look great, but Burrow, you can discard top card of your opponent's deck. So there's 2 cards discarded. And then with Ninjask, now the really bad thing about Ninjask is once during your turn before you attack, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Sorry about that. But basically, the bad thing about this deck is getting Ninjask active. Bunnelby is a 60 HP basic with 2 retreat costs, so excuse me. So it's not going to be easy getting in these Ninjask into play, but once you do, Ninjask has a free retreat. But bad thing about this is you can only retreat once per turn. So we'll get into how we're going to do that later on. Basically, we run a tech of 2 Hypno with hand control. Basically, it's probably going to be hard to read that. Your opponent reveals his hand, and you may choose a supporter card you find there. If you do, your opponent plays that supporter card. However, you make all decisions for that card. That supporter card is discarded. So basically, what that is used for is forcing them into a Sycamore. If you can get at least 1 forced Sycamore in the game, you're much better. You have a much higher chance of getting that out. And the reason we're only running 2 Hypnos is because a lot of players aren't competitive in my area. So not a lot of them don't run Sycamore. That's because of the discard your entire hand drawback. Honestly, if you're a pro player, though, you realize that's like one of the best supporters in the game, even if Lysandres Trump card isn't legal anymore. I mean, it's been here since base set, and it'll probably stay here for a long time. Let's get into how we're going to be using Wing Buzz. Basically, what we're going to be using is Execute's propagation ability. Once during your turn, before you attack, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put this Pokemon into your hand. Basically, you can just do that infinite times. Forget the once during your turn thing. So, most of the time, you're only going to be able to get out 2 Wing Buzzes off a turn. Honestly, you have to be really lucky to pull off 3. I mean, that's like crazy. You have to pull off like 2 switches. I don't know. We'll get into that later. So, yeah. Main attacker of the deck? Well, not attacker. We're technically not even an attack. So, one of the downfalls of this deck, though, I've realized is that you're not going to be taking prize cards. So, whatever your prize cards are, you'll never be able to get them. So, if you have any Bunnelby prize, that's pretty bad. That's really bad. Okay, so the way we're going to get Ninjask into play is switching cards. We run 4 switch and 4 escape rope. If you cannot fit this into your Ninjask deck, Ninjask Bunnelby deck, I don't think it's really gonna work well. Honestly, if you don't have this much, these trainers in your deck, this many trainers in your deck, it's really hard to pull off Wing Buzz and make it effective. But yeah, we run 4 Ultra Ball, your basic searching card. We run a lot of multiples in this deck, so really you're only going to be searching for Hypnos because it'll be pretty easy to draw into Ninkatas and Bunnelbys. So we're running Repeat Ball because we run multiples of every card in the deck. We're running Super Rod just because it's better than Sacred Ash right now. But I mean, if you wanted to play this deck in like a competitive tournament, I would definitely turn those into Sacred Ash because once you start running out of Bunnelby to attack with, it can get bad. We run 1 Battle Compressor basically just to get the Execute into the discard pile. 3 Scoop Ups. This helps with getting out Ninjask once again. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8, 11 ways to get Ninjask in the active spot, not including his free retreat. We run 8 Psychic Energy, Everything in the deck hacks for 1 energy, unless you want to use Ninjask. But honestly, I don't see you using Ninjask. 1 fan club, that just helps you get out your basics. Helps you set up Ninjask, multiple Ninjas to come out. 2 revives, this helps you get out Bumblebee once again. 4N, once I've been thinking about this, you might not want to run 4N. You might want to switch these to 2 Sycamore, 2 Colress. The reason I'm not running Sycamore on this deck is because you can zip through it really fast. It's like a lot of item cards. We actually run 9 supporters, which isn't bad, but you're going to be zipping through your deck pretty fast, especially if you can't pull off your executes, if like they're prized or something. You're going to be wing buzzing everything into the discard pile. So we definitely don't want to deck ourselves out before we can take out the opponent. 4 Shauna, just because I didn't run Sycamore because I felt like you're discarding too much valuable stuff. Like when you're holding on to switches and stuff, it's just not worth it. 2 Training Center just as a alternative, like to bump your opponent's stadium pretty much, and it also gives our Ninjask 100 HP and Hypnos 120 HP, which makes them a little harder to knock out than their weak little frail bodies. 4 Trick Shovel, I would definitely probably drop something in the deck to put in another Trick Shovel, because Trick Shovel is basically allows you to just discard the top card of your deck or the opponent's deck. You gotta look at what the card is. You gotta choose whether you want to keep it there or not. Yep, this is pretty much the deck, guys. Played this deck a lot today. I would definitely not use this deck in any tournaments that are happening before June 15th because Lysandres trump card won't be banned till then. But yeah, this is really awesome that Lysandres trump card has been banned. Toad is dead, and all the people that are denying the fact that it is just aggravate me. But yeah, this deck's really awesome. You can even think about putting some Diggersby in. Let me see if I have any Diggersby just flying around here. No, I probably don't. Oh, here's one. Diggersby with pickup. Basically, it's a double colorless. Put 2 item cards from each pile into your hand. So you can put in 2 Trick Shovels or a couple switches. But I was thinking about this, but then again, when I was thinking about that, you can put in 2 Trick Shovels. I was thinking about you can put 2 Trick Shovels in. But that'd be the same as just burrowing twice. So it didn't seem worth it to me. Oh, you also don't want a stronger Ninjask line. If you're wondering why I was only running 3, a lot of people have suggested a larger Ninjask line. Like, honestly, you won't need a larger Ninjask line than this. The third one's pretty much just in case one gets prized. Really, just 2 works fine. Because it is extremely hard to get out. To pull off 3 wing buzzes a turn. That's having to put up 3 different Ninjas. You're going to have at least, let's see here, if Bumblebees are active. You have to switch to the bench. There's 1 switch. Switch that Ninjas to another one. There's 2 switch, and then switch that Ninjas to another one. That's 3 switch. And then free retreat the last one to your Bumblebee. So yeah, you're going to have 3 switch or either or escape rope. Or pull off a scoop up and stuff. It's just really going to be hard. But honestly, if you can't pull off the hand control Sycamore, this has got to be one of the best ways to mill them. Hand control. And you can even use this with Zerosic especially, because it says one of yours or your opponent's tools or special energy. So yeah, Hypno is really good in this deck. Honestly, it's what makes the deck run. Really. Because Bumblebee and Ninjask, sure, if you can pull it off well, it will only be discarding 4 cards per turn, but that honestly isn't enough. Let's see here. Your opponent starts out with 7 in his hand and 6 in the 6 prize cards. That's 13 minus 60. That's 47. You're going to be having to pull that off 10 times to mill your opponent. But hand control can really help. So yeah, guys. Comment in I can't even talk. Comment what other decks you want me to make, and I'll go over them. Thanks for watching, guys, and like and subscribe for more.